Ever wonder what separates a sci-fi movie you'll remember forever from just another blockbuster? It's not always about bigger explosions or crazier aliens. Today, we're going to dig into a creator's guidebook to find the one secret ingredient that really makes great science fiction last.
So let's just jump right in with the big question that the source material really grapples with, and it's one I'm sure you've thought about too. Why do we love sci-fi so much? What is it about this genre that pulls us in so deeply? The author of this guide, being a huge fan of the genre, actually went on this long, personal quest to find an answer. We're talking watching everything from the absolute classics to the newest releases, always hunting for that one thing, that common thread that makes the great ones stick with you. And after all that searching, a single, really powerful answer started to take shape. It's a secret that once you see it, you can't unsee it. It's what separates the true masterpieces from the forgettable popcorn flicks. It's the core of it all. And here it is, the big reveal. The secret isn't better special effects or more action. It's philosophy. As the guidebook says, the most important thing is the philosophy that only that movie has. And get this irreplaceable philosophy determines everything about the movie. Now, when we say philosophy, we're not talking about something you'd read in a textbook. Think of it more as the movie's unique worldview, its soul. It's this central idea about us, about our future, about technology that shapes every single decision, from what a character does to the way the world looks. Okay, but here's the thing. Just having a great idea is only half the battle. The way you actually deliver that idea to the audience, well, that's just as important. You could have the most brilliant philosophy in the world, but if you're clumsy about it, it just won't work. And that's a super important point the guidebook makes. In the best sci-fi, the philosophy isn't a lecture. It's woven so perfectly into the story that you might not even consciously notice it. You feel it in the characters' choices and see it in the world they live in. And you can really feel the difference, can't you? On one side, you have that clumsy delivery, it feels preachy, it feels totally artificial, and it basically stops the movie to tell you what to think. But on the other side, you have natural integration. It's subtle, it's immersive, it feels real. It doesn't tell you, it shows you. This whole idea of a core philosophy is also a fantastic way to understand why so many sci-fi films, even ones with massive budgets and incredible visuals, just kind of fall flat. They just don't stick with us. See, according to the author, a great sci-fi film is built on a solid foundation, and that foundation is its philosophy. The story, the world, the characters, everything grows out of that one strong central idea. But so many struggling sci-fi films get it completely backward. Their foundation isn't a strong idea. It's just spectacle. It's all about the cool visuals and the big action scenes. And without that philosophical core, it's just eye candy, and it totally misses the genre's biggest strength. And this leads to some really common problems. The guidebook points out that a lot of films miss the mark because they're missing that core philosophy. They put all the focus on visual effects instead of the ideas behind them. And the result? A story that feels hollow, one that you forget almost as soon as you've seen it. So, all of this is building up to one final, really important takeaway. It's a challenge, not just for the people who make these movies, but for us, the people who watch them. When you boil it all down, the goal is actually pretty simple, but so powerful. A great sci-fi movie takes one unique, clear philosophy and presents it through the telling of a single compelling story. That's it. That's the mission. So we're going to end with this challenge for all the creators out there and for all of us who love to watch. The next time you sit down with a sci-fi story, don't just ask, what's this about? Instead, ask, what does this story believe? What is that one irreplaceable idea at its very heart? Because that is where you're going to find the genius.